Retrieving business information stored in the Bisagi data model. In this course you will learn how an external system can retrieve process information stored in the data model by using the Bisagi SOA layer. In the product request process, client information is stored in the associated entity called client. An external application within the bank requires client-specific data for an individual client or across all clients registered in a Bisagi process. In this example, we will use a desktop application which was developed using Visual Studio.net. The Entity Manager SOA web service of Bisagi offers the getEntitiesAsString method to obtain data from the client entity. This method receives an XML in string format as a parameter. Bear in mind that Microsoft.net offers an XML document as a data type. Therefore, in this example, we will use the getEntities method, which receives this data type. The query is created in the home form of the desktop application within the Microsoft Visual Studio environment. The home form includes the components to call the getEntities method of the Bisagi web service. To consume Bisagi's web services, we need to specify the web reference URL. Please ensure you have entered the correct address of the product request process. Bear in mind that, in this example, the process is published in the same server of the external system. Run the application in debug mode to get a better understanding of the method invocation. When the application launches, click the Get Entities button. A new window will open. Here we add the XML code to specify the entity we want to fetch. Be aware that Bisagi expects an XML document which stipulates the entity in which the search will be performed and a filter to get a particular set of records from the table. Click the Get Entities button to execute the query. The debugger displays the debug trace window. Notice that first the web reference to Bisagi is instantiated, and then the getEntities method is called, with the XML document as a parameter. The result from the web service response is shown in a new window, where we can see the information pertaining to the specific client has been returned. It is possible to send a query without a filter. To do this, delete all tags referencing the filter in the XML document and execute the query again. In this scenario, the response contains all the data stored in the client entity. Notice that the XML document contains many nodes encompassing diverse client information. Each node represents a client registered in the Bisagi process. This tutorial shows how an external system can retrieve process information stored in the data model by using the Bisagi SOA layer. Thank you for your interest in Bisagi, the solution preferred by BPM experts.